We have Attorney General Pam Bondi, who put on a nearly 5-hour Karen-thon in front of the House Judiciary Committee yesterday.
This isn't a circus. This is a hearing.
This is not a game, Secretary.
I'm Attorney General.
My apologies, I couldn't tell.
What happens when the nation's top law officer is suddenly accused of watching the very lawmakers meant to oversee her power? And what if that controversy connects to one of the most sensitive scandals in modern American history?
I find it interesting that she keeps going after President Trump, the greatest president in American history. They said it couldn't be done in 4 years, yet President Trump has done it in 1 year. The majority of the American people wanted Donald Trump because Donald Trump, the Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. Have you apologized to President Trump? He is the most transparent president in the nation's history.
This story didn't explode overnight. It started quietly with a single photograph taken during a congressional hearing. At first, nobody noticed anything unusual. But once people looked closer, they realized the image revealed something that was never meant to be public.
We have Attorney General Pam Bondi, who put on a nearly 5-hour Karen-thon in front of the House Judiciary Committee yesterday. And for those who are wondering when the abuse of power will end, the answer is never, probably. So a photographer got a shot of her folder. She opened the folder. They got a shot, and you see a page that says, Jayapal Pramila search history. That refers to Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, a Democrat, with whom Bondi exchanged one of the most contentious exchanges of the day.
Think about that for a moment. The Attorney General appeared to be holding documents connected to private government searches made by a member of Congress. The question wasn't just how she got them. The real question was why they were there at all.
The photo appears to show a list of everything Jayapal searched for in the Trump-Epstein files, which again we've trademarked. They tracked her search history in the private room at the DOJ, where congresspeople are, legally permitted to look at the less redacted files. And it would seem that they tracked those congresspeople without their knowledge. They looked at their search history to give Bondi an edge in the hearings, and then they're so dumb, they printed it out and put a title on the top. Jayapal Pramila search history. It's such a delicate balance between stupid and evil. And the idea that the Department of Justice in the executive branch is spying on congresspeople in the legislative branch is deeply disturbing.
Observers began connecting the dots. If the Department of Justice had access to internal congressional activity, it suggested a level of monitoring that raised serious concerns. And the searches themselves pointed toward one thing: survivors connected to the Epstein investigation. Soon, a congresswoman confronted Bondi directly on live television.
To the survivors in the room, if you are willing, please stand. And if you are willing, please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice. Please know for the record that every single survivor has raised their hand. Attorney General Bondi, you apologized to the survivors in your opening statement for what they went through at the hands of Jeffrey Epstein. Will you turn to them now and apologize for what your Department of Justice has put them through with the absolutely unacceptable release of the Epstein files and their information?
Congresswoman, you sat before Merrick Garland sat in this chair twice.
Attorney General
Twice.
Bondi,
No, can I finish my answer?
No, I'm going to reclaim my time because I asked you a specific question.
I will
reclaim my
continue to
time.
answer.
Mr. Chairman, the gentlelady's reclaimed her
I'm not going
time.
to get in the gutter for her theatrics.
The time belongs to the gentlelady. The gentlelady has 17 seconds.
And I wish that you would turn around to the survivors who are standing right behind you and on a human level,
Chairman,
apologize
Chair now recognizes the chair.
on what you have done.
During the hearing, survivors were asked to stand. One after another, every hand went up. Many said they had tried to meet with the Justice Department but were turned away, while key details connected to alleged abusers remained hidden from public records.
Trump Epstein files has 4, okay? Pam Bondi has spent more time investigating the people who are reading the Epstein files than the people who are in the Trump Epstein files.
Let that sink in. Critics argued that more effort seemed to be spent tracking political figures than pursuing answers in one of the most disturbing criminal cases in recent memory. And that's when the situation took an unexpected turn.
Now is over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000. And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. That's what we should be talking about.
Even commentators watching the exchange couldn't believe what they were seeing unfold in real time.
That's right. He's so transparent, you had to black out his name like 1,000 times. But Pam was so offended by the line of questioning, she got confused. I think she forgot what branch of government she's in.
Then came the moment that shifted the entire conversation. The focus moved away from the investigation itself and toward explanations that didn't seem to address the core accusations.
You're also caught up with pedophilia. You're not even thinking about your IRAs.
The audience reacted immediately. Instead of discussing trafficking allegations, the discussion drifted toward unrelated economic topics, leaving many viewers wondering whether the real issue was being avoided.
You got other things to do. Do you want Bigfoot making your kid trans? No. Let me do my job. One thing we know for sure is that Donald Trump doesn't want us to see these files, which to me is all you need to know. I mean, you walk in on your teenager, he suddenly pulls up the covers and slams his laptop shut. I think you have a pretty good idea of why. You don't need to look at his browser history, but for whatever reason, we are still waiting for those files.
Things became even more shocking when criticism came from inside Bondi's own political circle. Congressman Thomas Massie, who supported releasing Epstein-related files, questioned the redactions. Instead of cooperation, the exchange turned confrontational.
In 40 minutes, Wexner's name was added back.
Within 40 minutes of me catching you red-handed.
Red-handed. There was one redaction out
Where
of
he's
over
listed as a co-conspirator.
4,700, and we invited you in.
Gentlemen.
This guy has Trump derangement syndrome.
For many watching, the reaction was surprising. Analysts and commentators alike were stunned by how quickly the discussion escalated.
Yes. The ultra-conservative congressman from Kentucky who endorsed Donald Trump 3 times has Trump derangement syndrome. Trump himself, the man who tweeted the Obamas as monkeys the other day, solid as a rock. Everyone else is deranged. I mean, seriously. This is simple. There's nothing to defend here. This Department of Justice is hiding the names of people who are not victims. Why are they doing that? If they have nothing to hide, why are they hiding names? That's it. That's the only question anybody needs to ask.
By the end, one message echoed louder than anything else. Powerful names stayed hidden while survivors continued searching for answers. Hours of hearings produced more noise than clarity, and as the debate unfolded on live television, many people began asking whether the system was protecting truth or protecting power itself.